So first fight for Holly Holm, first boxing match for Holly Holm in 12 years, the most successful athlete. She's not bad looking either, but 12 years without a boxing match, and what a performance, shutout victory, looking for a shot at another world title. She's an absolute legend. It's unreal. So let's open it up for questions.
Wait, got that. Holly Kevin Garcia, a.k.a. the Puerto Rican Kid KG. First of all, congratulations on an awesome victory, for sure. I just got to ask, how much does she motivate you to perform the way you did based on some of the things she said this week? She said she was going to retire you. She was going to beat you down. And you just seemed, pretty professional and chill through it all. But did that fuel you at all in this victory?
Yeah, I use anything as a motivation. They could be being too friendly, and I'm like, I'm not your friend. They could be talking a bunch of trash, and you're like, don't talk like that. It's just leading up to a fight. You'll use anything for motivation. So yeah, it's motivation, but really my motivation is just in me. I fight for me and for the support that I have for my team. When it comes to should want to win. I don't want to fight somebody who's not there to win. I don't want to fight somebody who's not at their best. I want to beat them when they're at their best. So I wanted her to come with everything she had, because that makes it more of a sweet victory, So it doesn't bother me. It does fuel me, but I want them to come. I want them to come. I don't want to beat someone at their worst. I want to beat them at their best.
Okay. Holly over here. Just obviously, Chris Cyborg was ringside for you there. Wanted me to have one of your old MMA rivals supporting you.
Chris and I we were stood across the cage from each other, and we had a banger of a fight. So we actually wound up training together after, and we become friends. She lives not too far from here. I figured she'd be here, but she's always been super supportive. Just over messages and stuff, her and we've become friends, and they've been very positive people, and I was thankful to have her here tonight.
Holly, Los with fire, right back here. First off, congratulations on your win tonight.
Thank you.
How much did this fight motivate you to look forward into the future and maybe for a potential fight against Katie Taylor or Amanda Serrano?
It was fun. I've been excited to box, but still, when there's so many nerves going into a fight that never changes. The day that I don't get nervous is the day I know I need to not be fighting. I care to win. I want to win, and still just getting in there and feeling out the actual ring again. That's the first time I've actually even been in a ring. I don't know, because I don't spar in a ring. I don't. I spar in my MMA gym. I only sparred 2 days in shoes. I was barefoot this whole camp. It's just how I trained. And I did that a lot before when I was boxing. So it's not that it was just because I did MMA, but it was kind of like, I'm going to put on some boxing shoes and get in this ring. And I haven't been in a ring in that long, really. So it was fun, though. I got in there, and it was just fun, and it still felt like home. It didn't feel foreign. And I had a good time. So I'm ready for another one.
Hey, Holly. Andreas Hill, ESPN. I'm curious, because you're used to fighting 5 rounds, 5 minutes in the UFC. This was 10-2, so it's a lot shorter. How was your conditioning? Because you look fantastic down the stretch of this fight.
That's short. I'm not that short. And it's fun and out.
Just get like one partner, and we'd still be on the 5-minute buzzer for the team. And I would just do 2 minutes, take a minute off, and do 2 minutes. That'd be the 5 rounds. And then for the last 2 weeks of training, I would go in at the end of sparring, and a lot of my really good training partners would be there and be there to help me, and they would stay late. And I would do 10 rounds and do like 2 rounds each, so they'd be fresh when they came in, just to keep the pace up with me. I told them it is different, MMA to boxing. And one thing is that combos and everything I use kicks a lot. So coming back to just boxing, I'm only using my arms. There's a different conditioning with that. I was always conditioned for anything I've done, but there's still a different conditioning for just having only your arms, only 2 weapons. So I wanted to make sure and be very active in sparring and get that every mitt session, I was wearing my 16-ounce gloves. Every sparring session, I wanted to make sure and get my arms back in boxing shape, to where when I got in there, it wasn't going to be like, oh my gosh, my arms feel like they weigh 100 pounds each, you know. So my team was there for me. They helped me, and just discipline.
One more question. Curious, how active do you want to be now? Now that you're back in the ring, do you looking to get back in the ring again before the end of the year?
I would love to fight before the end of the year. Absolutely.
Oh, Mike. Holly, Kevin Garcia again. I just had a question for you on a different note. You know, somebody you're very close with just retired and made that announcement, Jon Jones. Just wanted to get your thoughts on Jon Jones' retirement and any words of encouragement or just a message for Jon on his retirement.
For Jon and any fighter, honestly, I think they just need to follow their heart. And when you want to do it, do it. And when you want to retire. I think a lot of people can be really swayed a lot of different ways. People put pressure. So any fighter that wants to keep fighting, keep doing it. And if you want to retire and enjoy it. He's had a legendary career. You know, he's fought the best of the best when they were the best. And he's done it well. And he's a great fighter. You don't find them like that, as dominant as he was, as skilled as he was. So I wish him well.
Thank you.
Hey, Holly. Ashley from Not Just Boxing. Congratulations on the win. I just want to know, what's the secret to your longevity?
I think it's just, I don't feel, when people tell me that I'm old, I don't feel it. You know, I do think that it's activity. I think that it's a mindset. I think that it's a basic health. I think there's a lot of things to it. But I think the number one thing is that as long as it's your passion, trust me, I have trainers that I truly trust. And if they felt like I really didn't have it in me to do it anymore, they would tell me. So I keep those people close to me and I listen to them. And I feel like I know I can still do it, and they believe in me too. And that's all it takes. I still want to do it. That's my passion. So I'm not going to do it forever. Obviously, it's like the years are getting, less, but I know that I'm still healthy and I'm still ready to go.
Mm-hmm. And one more question. So it was great to see you back in the ring. What can we see next from you?
Better. I had fun tonight, but I definitely am wanting more from myself.
They are playing the fight.
Hi, Holly. It's Abraham Gonzalez, Fights Around the World. Congratulations on your win. You were speaking about the nerves that you had. Watching it as an observer in the first round, you can kind of see those nerves in there. Would like to know some of your thoughts in between rounds 1 and 2, because round 2, you seemed like you were a lot more comfortable. Just kind of your internal thoughts on how you processed filling out the ring in that opening round and getting those nerves leveled out.
I think I was just wanting to fill her out a little bit, but after round 1, I sat down. I was like, well, that wasn't enough. Definitely not enough. Holly, you better pick it up. And round 2 was a little more, but still not enough, So, and I think it just took too long to get going, and that's definitely not what I want to do. I want to be able to get in there and start snapping from the get-go. And those are things that I want to do better next time.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Holly.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So